Hey, what's up guys? I'm Chanel Shari and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're making my infamous mac and cheese. If you know, then you know. So before we get started, let's get into the ingredients. So we have tons of cool ingredients here today. Again, this is just my spin on, this is my mac and cheese. I feel like there's no such thing as like the right way or the wrong way to make mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese because it's something that's done over and over. Everybody has their own renditions of it, and that's why I love it. So this is my spin, my mac and cheese. So let's get into the ingredients. So of course, we have some Colby Jack cheese. These are just cubes of Colby Jack. We have mild cheddar, sharp cheddar, Mexican blend, and of course, mozzarella. Mozzarella is so important for mac and cheese because you always want to have that stretch. Like, this is your key to the stretch in the mac and cheese, man. Trust me. So if your mac and cheese ain't stretching, you need to add some mozzarella. And I'm serious. Like, this is it. Also, I like to add some heavy cream because heavy cream makes it really creamy. Like, it just gives it this gooiness, like this extra gooiness on top of the cheese. Also, I like to add some sour cream because sour cream just does something. I'm not sure what the sour cream does, but I know it's just not the same without it. So always sour cream, always heavy cream, always mozzarella, always cheddar, Colby Jack, always mild cheddar, and let's not forget our Mexican blend. Then you gotta kick it over with a little salt and pepper. Yes, we season our mac and cheese, people. We know people that don't, but we want to season our mac and cheese. So that's what you need, and you need your noodles. When I'm making a small batch of mac and cheese, I prefer to use cavatappi noodles, you know, the swirly ones. These are my favorites to use. But if I'm making a large party portion, which I usually am because I have a large family, I prefer to use elbows, but for personal pans about this size, I prefer the cavatappi noodles. Hope I'm saying that right. Don't crucify me if I'm not. All right, so those are the ingredients. And also, oh wait, one more ingredient that's such a necessity when you're cooking. If you're not cooking with this, you're not cooking right. Just saying. You need your wine. Like, you gotta have your wine when you're cooking. So, got my glass of Riesling. Riesling's my favorite wine. Got my glass of Riesling, and we'll take a sip and then we're gonna get started. So I went ahead and boiled my noodles off camera. Don't forget to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of oil into your water when boiling your noodles, just so it doesn't stick together. And also to give your noodles a little bit of flavor when making your mac and cheese. So now I'm gonna pour the noodles into my baking pan. Not all of it, but at least like halfway. Well, it's not a big pan, so you can do about here. Like, again, this is my small portion, but you can use the same ingredients, just probably like twice or 3 times the amount for like a large party pan. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is, I like to go in with a little bit of heavy cream from here. That was a lot of it, not a little bit. So now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the cheese. So I like to start with a little bit of my mozzarella cheese. So we're gonna put some mozzarella. Again, don't forget the mozzarella is really for the stretch in the mac and cheese. Like, if you're not using mozzarella, that's why your mac and cheese doesn't have that ooey gooey stretch, and you wanna be mindful of that. Next, I'm gonna go in with my sharp cheddar cheese. Then we're gonna go in with some mild cheddar cheese. You can use whatever cheese you like, but these are just my preferences. I'm not gonna lie, like, adding Gouda does something to mac and cheese as well, but I add it sometimes, but not all the time. That's not gonna be in this particular one. Like, this is my signature go-to recipe. And then what we're gonna do is add like a little bit more heavy cream. See, that's a little bit. First time, a little bit. And then we're just gonna mix it all in. So you just wanna mix this in until it kind of forms together. Like, if your noodles are still hot, you'll start to see like the cheese will start blending in and everything like that. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more mozzarella. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so now we're gonna add a little bit more noodles to this. Again, this is just a cute portion, Just a little at-home portion, not a barbecue portion or a party portion. So you're just gonna blend that like that. Then we're gonna go in with a little black pepper and a little bit of salt. And then now we're gonna go in with our sour cream. We're gonna be very generous with this. Again, I'm not really sure why this adds greatness, but it does. So let's get in with our sour cream. It doesn't matter what brand of sour cream you use. Just use some. Honestly, just use some. So now we're gonna mix this all in together. This is a really big spoon. I probably should have used a smaller spoon, but we're gonna continue to wing it and go with it. You know, it'll still work, it'll still do its thing. So this is how you get a really creamy, gooey mac and cheese. And very flavorful, by the way, because all these like cheeses on top of like, you know, the cream, everything just does something. You don't have to mix this in too much because you're gonna add more heavy cream in a minute, and you're also gonna add a bit more cheese. Because like, why do you sell this with the cheese? I hate cheeseless mac and cheese. It's just like noodles. It's not even mac and cheese. Okay, so you're gonna continue to mix your mac and cheese. It should look a little something like this. I know it looks really thick. It's like, what the heck is going on here? But trust me, when it melts and it gets in the oven, it's gonna do its thing. So now we're gonna add a little bit more cheese. Well, not really. I'll add more cheese. Like I said, if you don't have enough cheese, you ain't doing something right. So we're gonna go in with more cheese. At this point, it doesn't matter which cheese you're going in with, because it's gonna all come together. You know, you just want it to come together. So this is like my Mexican blend. I like to use a lot of that. So now we're gonna mix it. Again, this is a really tight pan. I'm not used to making such small portions, so excuse the mess on the sides. But it's okay, we're not gonna eat that. We're not gonna add that into the pan. That's the important thing. So it doesn't matter. Oops. I'm gonna make sure I eat that though. I ain't gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat that. Alright, so now we're gonna do this. So as you see, it's getting really stiff. So what you wanna do now is add more heavy cream. Because the heavy cream is gonna make it all do its thing nice and together. Alright. So now you're gonna stir it. You want that ooey gooeyness. You want it to be very gooey when you cut into it once it's finished baking. So at this point, you want to preheat your oven at about 275. I like to keep my mac and cheese covered at 275 for at least 25 minutes, and then I'll go in and uncover it and turn the oven up to at least 350 for the next 15 minutes so you get that nice bubbly brown going. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna top off the mac and cheese. We're gonna top off the mac and cheese with a bit more mozzarella. Don't forget the mozzarella is for the stretch, honey.
Gotta stretch the mac and cheese.
So we're going with some mozzarella. We're gonna go in with a bit more sharp cheddar. Then we're gonna add some mild cheddar. And this is the cool part. You may not do this, but this is my like top secret way of how I get the ooeyest and gooeyest mac and cheese. Pockets of Colby Jack. So these cool little cubes you're gonna like place in here like little surprises, which I think is amazing. You kind of just slide them in there. And when it melts, when you cut your mac and cheese, you're gonna have like these globs of like cheesiness that's amazing. And like that's like the greatest thing ever, like trust me. So you can also do this with cubes of like mild cheddar or sharp cheddar, but my favorite way to do it is the Colby Jack. You just want to add some globs in there. You know, just stick them in there. Because you're going to still add more cheese on top of this. I know you're like, oh God, that's so much cheese. But like I said, you can never have enough cheese in mac and cheese. All right, I think that's enough. But for y'all, make it special now. All right, so now we're gonna top it off. It's our top coat of cheese. We're almost at our grand finale, y'all. The oven. So now we're gonna just top this off. You wanna make this sexy, okay? Make all your food sexy. You wanna make it sexy. It might look a little crazy to some of you right now, but trust me, when it comes together, you're gonna be like, oh wow, this was hit. I've never had a bad compliment on mac and cheese before. I'm actually thinking about starting to sell something. And again, our girl mozzarella. It's my homegirl right there, mozzarella. And then we're gonna go in with a bit more heavy cream, just a little bit over the top. This is gonna help it form together in the oven, so you can make sure it has enough moisture in there. Cause some of this cheese is dry, but when it starts melting together, it's gonna be so nice and gooey. It's gonna be a great. So before we put it in the oven, totally forgot an ingredient, but I have it on the side here. Parsley. I like to put parsley flakes. It's just for decoration, honestly. You know, parsley makes everything look good. So just a little bit of parsley. Nothing too crazy. Don't get too happy with the parsley, y'all. Just that's enough right there. So now we're gonna cover this with some aluminum foil and put it in the oven at 275 degrees for about 25 minutes. And then we're gonna go back and uncover it at 350 for about 15 minutes to get that nice brown, nice brown bubbly effect. So stay tuned. So now we've taken our mac and cheese out the oven. I am so excited to dig in. It looks so amazing. So now I'm gonna scoop a piece. Oh my God. Look at it. I don't know if y'all heard that, but I heard it. Gluiness. Ugh. I mean,
goddamn.
Who can fake that stretch? Nobody. I mean, that's that good old mozzarella. Oh my God. Smells amazing. I know it's good. Oh my God. I know it's good. So this is our mac and cheese, guys. I'm gonna taste it because I hate people that cook and don't taste your food. Like, you gotta taste it. Look at it. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna taste it. It's so hot. You gotta taste it, girl.
Goddamn.
I mean, you can't make this up. You just cannot make this up. This paired with some wine. Where you go wrong? So I was trying to thank everyone for tuning into this video. I hope that my recipe was sufficient enough for you guys. I hope that you guys actually try out this recipe. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Also, don't forget to share. And if you actually make this recipe, please tag me on my Instagram at ChanelShari. It'll be in my tags, my comments. Just like hit a girl up, let her know that you tried this recipe. Let me know how you like it. And I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.